Let's understand the intuition of dummy variables in this video, and we'll do so with a simple example. So first of all, what are dummy variables and why do we use them? Dummy variables are used to distinguish between categorical variables. So we use them to distinguish between different categories, categorical variables. Now in this example, we're gonna show what categorical variables are. Suppose we have this regression between wage, IQ, and education level. And let's say that our categorical variable is the education level. So meaning there are two categories, two types of education. Let's call them bachelor and let's call that the other one is master. Now, if we have an education level of master's degree, let's say we substitute the value of 1 in the regression. If we have only a bachelor degree, we substitute the value of 0. That's what we mean by categorical variable. Literally, we have two possibilities, one or the other. At least in this example. In the next video, we're gonna work with dummy variables to describe more categories. So we would have, for instance, 3 types of education: bachelor, master, and PhD. What does the dummy variable show? What kind of effect does it show? It shows how the variable affects the outcome compared to the reference category. In other words, the reference category is gonna be the one that takes the value of 0. So in this case, if we assume that bachelor degree takes the value of 0 and we substitute the value of 1 in the education level, so assuming if we have an education level of a master's degree, what does that mean for our result, for our wage that we estimate? Well, if we work with the math, we can see that we would have an effect of 1.4 multiplied with 1. So, in other words, for a given level of IQ, and that matters because we keep IQ constant. We didn't change anything in the IQ. Remember, these are all partial effects. So we're talking about the partial effect of the dummy variable here. For a given level of IQ, having a master degree increases wages. So I'm gonna go below to write this. Increases wages by 1.4 multiplied with $1,000 per year, because we measure the wage in thousands of dollars per year. Every unit of wage means additional thousands of dollars per year. So 1.4 times $1,000 per year compared to the reference category, compared to bachelor degree, compared to having only a bachelor degree, compared to having only a bachelor degree. Increases wages by that amount on average. I'm gonna add this on average, because remember, it's statistics. It's not happening for every individual because we have specific factors, the error term, that's gonna affect the wage of the individual. But on average, for most people, for a given level of IQ, having a master degree increases the wages by 1.4 times 1,000, which is gonna be $1,400 a year, compared to having only a bachelor degree. So that's what we mean when we compare the dummy, the variable, to its reference, to the alternative, to the other option. And we do so by substituting the value of either 0 or 1. Hope this makes sense. In the next video, we'll see how that relates to having more categories.